The story of the richest man ever, Mansa Musa. In the vast sands of Africa, more than 700 years ago, lived a man whose wealth was so unimaginable that even today no billionaire comes close to him. His name was Mansa Musa, the king of Mali, a ruler of gold, knowledge, and faith, a man whose generosity changed entire kingdoms. This is his story. Mansa Musa was not born into power. In fact, he became king unexpectedly when the previous ruler did not return from an ocean expedition. Suddenly, Musa, a young, intelligent, religious man, had to lead one of the largest empires in Africa. And Mali was no ordinary land. It sat on mines of pure gold. Under Mansa Musa, Mali produced nearly half of the world's gold. Mountains of gold dust, caravans carrying golden bricks, traders from across Africa and Arabia visiting the capital city of Timbuktu. Musa ruled not with fear but with wisdom. He invested in education, trade, and justice, building a prosperous Islamic society. One day, Mansa Musa decided to travel for Hajj, a journey that would become the most legendary pilgrimage in history. He prepared thousands of soldiers, servants, scholars, and musicians, and with them he carried hundreds of kilograms of pure gold. When Mansa Musa left Mali, the world stopped and stared. His caravan stretched as far as the eye could see. Over 80 camels carried 300 pounds of gold each. People along the journey saw something they had never imagined, the richest king on earth traveling with the humility of a believer. When he reached Cairo, something unbelievable happened. Mansa Musa gave away so much gold to the poor, to traders, to governments, that he caused the price of gold to crash for 12 years. The world had never seen generosity like this. Mansa Musa wasn't just rich, he was learned. On his journey, he brought back scholars, architects, and teachers to Mali. He built universities, libraries, and the famous Djinguereber Mosque. Timbuktu became the center of knowledge in Africa. Under Mansa Musa, Timbuktu transformed into a bright city of learning. Its libraries held thousands of manuscripts. Students traveled from across Africa and the Middle East to study there. Knowledge became the true treasure of Mali. Mansa Musa ruled for 25 years. He left behind a legacy of faith, education, and prosperity. Even today, historians call him the richest man in human history. But his greatest wealth was not gold, it was the empire of knowledge and generosity he built. Mansa Musa wasn't just the richest man in history. He was a leader who proved that richness of the soul is greater than richness of the hand. And his golden journey continues to inspire millions, even 700 years later. He taught the world that wealth means nothing if it is not used for good. Power means nothing if it lacks justice. Knowledge lasts longer than gold. Key takeaways from the story of Mansa Musa. Number one, wealth is a trust, not a trophy. Mansa Musa showed that wealth is not meant to be hoarded. It's meant to uplift society, help the poor, and support the path of Allah. Number two, generosity builds real legacy. The world remembers Musa not because he was the richest, but because he was the most generous. What you give lasts longer than what you keep. Number three, faith should guide financial success. Every major decision Musa made, from building mosques to supporting scholars, was rooted in his Islamic faith. Halal wealth leads to barakah. Number four, knowledge is the greatest currency. The universities and libraries he built made Timbuktu a center for learning for centuries. Knowledge outlives gold. Number 5. Leadership means lifting others. Mansa Musa invested in his people. A true leader uses power to develop his community, not just himself. Number 6. Humility makes greatness shine brighter. Despite unimaginable wealth, Musa traveled for Hajj with humility and treated people with respect. Humility magnifies honor. Number 7. Your legacy is bigger than your lifetime. Long after his death, Mansa Musa's impact still shapes Africa's history. What you build with sincerity continues even when you are gone. Remember, the richest people in history all started with a single decision to grow. Keep dreaming and keep moving towards the life you want. Your success story begins today. You see in the next video. Thank you.